Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. I laughed as I said it, not realizing that joke would be the spark that burned everything down. You know, maybe I should have just married Ethan instead, I teased, smirking as I leaned across the counter toward my husband, Daniel. He froze mid-stir, spoon hovering over the simmering pot. The light from the stove painted one half of his face in amber glow, the other in shadow. Your guy best friend, right? His voice came out too calm, too measured. I rolled my eyes. Relax. It's a joke. He didn't smile. Instead, he placed the spoon down, wiped his hands on a towel, and looked straight at me. You joke about him a lot lately. Something in his tone made the laughter in my throat dry up. I wanted to say something dismissive, something to lighten the air, but his eyes, tired, searching, made my words falter. I forced a chuckle and looked away. We just talk. You know Ethan, he's harmless. Daniel's jaw tensed. Yeah, I used to think so too. That night, his silence wasn't the comfortable kind. It was sharp, loaded. He went to bed early, leaving me alone in the living room with the ticking of the clock and the soft hum of my phone on the table. Ethan had texted again. Ethan, can't stop thinking about you after last night's talk. You okay? I hesitated, fingers hovering above the keyboard. It wasn't what it sounded like. We'd been friends for years, college days, bad breakups, failed jobs. We'd always been there for each other. But lately, the tone had changed. I felt it. He'd started calling me beautiful more often, slipping in jokes about how he wished I'd chosen him. I should have stopped it. I knew that. But part of me liked the attention, the way he made me feel seen, wanted, at a time when Daniel had grown distant, buried in work, coming home past midnight with half-hearted smiles. I typed back before I could stop myself. Me? I'm fine. Let's not talk about that again. Okay? He read it immediately. Ethan, sure. Just know I meant what I said. You deserve someone who listens. I stared at the screen, then locked my phone. I told myself it was harmless. Just words. But Daniel wasn't the kind of man who ignored details. 2 days later, I caught him standing in the hallway, scrolling through my phone. My heart slammed against my ribs so hard it hurt. Daniel, what the hell are you doing? He didn't even flinch. Just confirming what I already knew. The blood drained from my face. You went through my messages. His eyes lifted, cold and steady. You've been deleting them. But you forgot the cloud sync. You forgot your account still connected to our tablet. My breath hitched. It's not what it looks like. Then explain why your friend keeps saying he misses your voice. Or why you tell him things about us that you never tell me. The room spun. I wanted to scream, to deny everything. But my mouth stayed open and empty. It was emotional. That's all. I didn't. He cut me off. Do you think that makes it better? The look in his eyes gutted me. Pain wrapped in disbelief, disbelief cloaked in rage. I tried to touch him, but he stepped back as if my hand burned. Daniel, I swear, nothing physical happened. He laughed bitterly. Not yet. We stood there in the quiet hum of our living room, surrounded by framed photos of happier years. Our wedding picture caught my eye, me in white, him looking at me like I was the only thing in the world that mattered. That same man now looked at me like a stranger. That night, he didn't come to bed. I heard the soft click of the study door locking and the glow of his laptop under it. The next morning, he was gone before sunrise. His breakfast plate untouched, his phone left charging on the counter. I texted him. Me, can we talk? Please. No reply. By evening, panic clawed at me. Ethan called, sensing something was wrong, but I ignored it. The house felt colder without Daniel's presence, his quiet humming, his careless warmth. Then came the message. Daniel, check your email. Then tell me again it was just emotional. My heart thundered as I opened my laptop. An attachment. A video. Hands trembling, I clicked it. It was Ethan, outside a cafe, laughing, phone in hand. Then he looked up. My stomach twisted. Across the street, Daniel stood, filming from a distance. Ethan's words played faintly through the wind. Yeah, she says she's trying to fix things with her husband, but she keeps texting me. I don't know. Maybe she'll come around. The video cut off. I felt the blood rush from my face. Another email came seconds later. Daniel, I'm not coming home tonight. Maybe not tomorrow either. You've already chosen who listens. Tears blurred my vision. My chest ached like something had broken deep inside me. I wanted to call him, to beg, to explain. But what was there to explain? I'd crossed a line I never meant to. Days passed in silence. Ethan tried calling. I didn't answer. I couldn't even look at my phone without feeling sick. Then one night, Daniel returned. No warning. Just the creak of the door at 2 a.m. He looked exhausted, eyes hollow but calm. We need to talk, he said quietly. I nodded, shaking. He sat across from me. You say it wasn't physical. I want to believe you. But emotional cheating destroys trust just the same. You handed someone else the part of you that was mine. I broke down. I was lonely, Daniel. You were so distant. I thought you didn't care anymore. He sighed. And instead of telling me that, you went to him. I'm sorry, I whispered, voice cracking. I never wanted this. He looked away, jaw trembling. I used to think nothing could make me stop loving you. But now I'm not sure if love is enough. Silence swallowed the room. Then he stood, walked toward the door, and placed his wedding ring on the table. I need time. Maybe we both do. The door shut softly behind him. I sat there staring at the ring, the weight of my own choices crushing me from within. For the first time, I truly saw the wreckage I'd made, not from lust or malice, but from neglect, ego, and loneliness. And as dawn broke, I realized something I'd never dared to before. Betrayal doesn't always start with lies or kisses. Sometimes, it starts with a laugh, a careless joke, and the belief that you could never be the one to cross the line.